Big news out of Barcelona. The Catalan Giants have secured a major breakthrough, officially registering their latest signing with La Liga. And that's not all. Spain international Nico Williams is now stepping up behind the scenes, doing everything he can to force through his dream move from Athletic Club to Camp Nou. What's his plan? How did Barça manage to register their new player despite financial hurdles? And what role does Nico himself play in this unfolding transfer drama? Stick around, we've got all the inside details. Some altogether significant news has come to the fore surrounding La Liga giants Barcelona on Friday evening. This comes amid confirmation that new signing Joan Garcia has been registered with La Liga. Goalkeeper Joan of course put pen to paper on terms with Barcelona earlier this week, before being unveiled on Friday morning. The understanding, owing in large part to recent comments laid out by Javier Tebas however, was that for the time being at least, the 24-year-old would not be registered as part of Hansi Flick's squad. As much comes amid the well-documented financial problems at the Camp Nou. In turn, it has come as something of a surprise on Friday night, to see Joan's name appear front and center on La Liga's website. As showcased below, the shot-stopper is now considered a Barcelona player by the Spanish football powers, a major win for Joan Laporta and his board. Nico Williams isn't just waiting around for Barcelona to strike a deal with Athletic Club. He's actually taking steps himself to make the transfer happen. Behind the scenes, Nico has made it clear that Barça is his priority. He's already communicated to his agents and close circle that he wants the move, and he's not entertaining other offers, even though top Premier League clubs are willing to pay more. That puts pressure on Athletic Club, because it's hard to keep a player who's already mentally preparing for life in a different shirt. Athletic Club star Nico Williams is ready to do his part in aiding La Liga rivals Barcelona's ongoing pursuit of his signature. That's according to Mundo Deportivo, who have on Friday evening provided an insight into the situation. Barcelona are of course currently in the thick of a concerted push to bring Nico in with a view to next season. After reigniting their pursuit of the 22-year-old last week, the Blaugrana since quickly found an agreement on the terms of a contract with Nico and his entourage. The problem for those behind the scenes at the Camp Nou now comes in the form of paying the Spanish international's release clause. Athletic Club have made crystal clear to Barcelona that they have no intention of negotiating a deal for Nico, meaning his €62 million clause must be paid in full in one go. As alluded to above, though with as much representing something of a daunting prospect for Barça, the man at the heart of the saga is ready to do his part to aid Deco and co. Nico himself, through his representative, Felix Tinta, will try to get Athletic to soften their stance a little so that the transfer fee could be paid in installments and not in cash. It now remains to be seen whether or not the Basque Outfits board are open to such an operation. Barcelona aren't just making headlines, they're making moves. With a new signing officially registered and Nico Williams reportedly pushing to join the project, Deco and Laporta are piecing together a bold new era at Camp Nou. The registration win shows La Liga is starting to bend under the pressure of Barca's long-term planning, and Nico's desire to come could be the missing piece. Will Athletic Club give in? Will Nico finally get his wish? You won't want to miss what's coming next, so make sure to like, subscribe and turn on notifications so you're the first to know when the next major update drops. FC Barcelona transfer drama unfolding. New head coach Hansi Flick has wasted no time stamping his authority at Camp Nou. In a bold move, he sent a clear message to young sensation Lamine Yamal, warning him that no one's place is guaranteed. With the official signing of goalkeeper Joan Garcia, the competition within the squad is heating up. How is Yamal responding to the pressure? Will this spark a new level in his game? Stick around as we dive into the latest developments from FC Barcelona head coach Hansi Flick fired a warning to star player Lamine Yamal during an interview published by the club's official magazine. The pair have just wrapped up a domestic treble-winning season together in Flick's maiden term manning the dugout, and while Lamine is currently holidaying in Brazil with former Barca winger Neymar, Flick interrupted his own vacation to reflect on some key topics. One was Ballon d'Or candidate Lamine, who Flick reminded us he often says is a genius. He's incredibly dynamic, always looking to deliver that final ball, assisting Lewandowski making things happen. What I really noticed is that he's not just talented, he's Brazilian, so yes, he's got the flair, but he also plays with heart, a strong mentality and real attitude. He even tracks back to defend. The potential is massive, but what he truly needs now is confidence. And let's not forget, he's only 17 years old. We have to help him. That last line echoed a recent statement made by Cristiano Ronaldo, who also reminded the world that young players like Yamal need support, not pressure. With guidance, confidence, and the right environment, Yamal could become one of the brightest stars of this new Barça era. So far everything is fine. If he wants to play the next 15 years at the highest level, he needs to train very well and prepare mentally as well. He's smart. Not everything is about enjoyment, you also have to work, and players with their talent must do it, Flick also warned, though he is confident that Lamine has good examples in the team, such as Rafinha, who trusts him a lot. Flick spoke more about the number 11, who he was impressed by after watching for the first time. He's such a dynamic player, always looking to make that final pass, constantly creating chances for Lewandowski. What stood out to me is that, like many Brazilians, he's got the technical flair, but what makes him different is his heart, his mindset, and his attitude. He gives everything on the pitch, even when defending. You can see the potential. All he needs now is confidence and he'll explode. Though it was only coming up short in a Champions League semi-final against Inter Milan, by an aggregate score of 7-6, that cost Barca the chance to have an untouchable 4-trophy season. Flick stressed that his approach is not about seeking perfection but progression. When I see the team improving day by day, I think that's what I really want. I'm here at this incredible club to help these players show their best selves. So we'll work hard and try to play at the highest level. That means, of course, fighting to win the Champions League and La Liga, which is not easy at all. It's about working hard and doing it together to show what a great team we are, Flick stated. Join over 1 million readers who trust Forbes daily for their morning briefing. Get the top stories, exclusive insights, and essential analysis delivered straight to your inbox every weekday. Get the latest news on special offers, product updates, and content suggestions from Forbes and its affiliates. Flick pointed out that it's not all physical, it's also mentality as well in terms of generating success. In the last games of the season, we perhaps suffered a little with the pressure they put on us in defense because they knew us better. It is important to have the best physical trainers and that they adjust to the football that is played at Barca. I could bring them from Germany, but I think it's a different philosophy and the players need someone to work with theirs. That has also been a success of Deco, which has brought experienced people to the club. I think Julio too is perhaps the best. In addition, German, Pepe and Rafa have done a great job, Flick said. Barcelona talent breaks silence after Joan Garcia arrival sparks new internal rivalry. A member of the goalkeeper ranks at La Liga champions Barcelona has on Friday responded to the arrival of Joan Garcia at the club. Shotstopper Joan was of course announced as a new Blaugrana player earlier this week, after Deco and company made the call to activate his Espanyol release clause. The 24-year-old, in turn, put pen to paper on his contract in Catalonia's capital earlier today, signing all the way through the summer of 2031. Joan is for his part expected to take over number 1 duties in Hansi Flick's squad next season, fresh off nothing short of a dazzling campaign on the books of Espanyol. One current member of the goalkeeping setup at Barcelona who nevertheless appears happy with Joan's arrival, though, is Wojciech Szczesny. After coming across an official Barcelona post on Instagram, showcasing the club's latest recruit in Blaugrana colors, experienced shotstopper Szczesny responded with a simple like. The message from Flick is loud and clear: compete or step aside. Lamine Yamal now faces his biggest test yet under the new regime, and with Joan Garcia's arrival, the hunger for positions is more intense than ever. This could mark the beginning of a new, competitive era at Barca. Will Yamal rise to the challenge or get left behind? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure: FC Barcelona is entering a new phase and no one is safe. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Barca updates.